You guys sort of just stole my thunder, eh? What up, DJ Butcher in Sydney? Oh, I gotta speak into this. What's up? Hi, it's DJ Butcher.
Hi, it's DJ Butcher here. We're in Sydney. You're listening to HAUIE TV.
What it is, ladies and gentlemen, you are watching HAUIE TV, here chilling in a rainy Sydney. I'm here with a man who's well accomplished on the microphone, but he's also well accomplished on the beats, working with such people as Trek Life, Zionide, Little Brother, Diamond District. If I keep going, this video will be too long. Please welcome the one and only Oddisee. How you doing, brother?
What it is, man? How are you, man?
I'm cool, man. I'm cool. Thank you for joining me.
Oh, man, thank you for having me here, man.
Now, I've given Oddisee a question.
A tough question.
It's a tough question, and a question that maybe it could be taken in a wrong way, but there's no malice behind this question. I gave him a question of, playing on his great beat making and music making abilities. I gave him the question, give me 3 songs that you like, but when it comes to the production, you're like, you know what? I could have really done something special with that. So what is your first song?
Wow, here goes. The first song will have to be Brooklyn's Finest by Jay-Z featuring Notorious B.I.G. from the Reasonable Doubt album.
Originally produced by Ski
Beats.
Yeah.
Hey, yo, peep the style and the way the cops sweaters. The #1 question is, can the feds get us? I got vendettas and dice games against ass betters and niggas who pump wheels and drive jettas. Take that with you.
I love that whole album. I love the cohesiveness of that record. I love the mood that they painted on that record. And the tracks that I selected for this question are about records that I've come across digging over the years when I started, and when I heard the full extent of the sample was set, I was dying to still flip it because there were other pieces to this record when I listened to them extensively that I would have wanted to incorporate.
Right.
And I guess my answer for each record is the same. So is it cool if I name all 3 tracks?
Yeah, for sure.
So the second track would be Just Another Case by Crew, which was on the Dirty 30 album. It featured Slick Rick. My favorite one is the remix that featured Slick Rick. I don't know who produced that track. And then
You might find out after this video.
Right.
Once upon a time, let's see if I remember, back in January.
Nah, chill, it was December.
True, cause that's when L started his bid. Party through the new year, January 30 slid.
And the third track will be One Love by Nas off of Illmatic, which I believe that was produced by Q-Tip.
Q-Tip, yeah.
What up, kid? I know shit is rough doing your bid. When the cops came, you should have slid to my crib. Fuck it, black, no time for looking back, it's done. Plus, congratulations, you know you got a son. I heard he looks like you.
So the reason why I chose all of those tracks is because at different points in digging, I've come across those records and just been amazed. It's just true digging. When you come across a sample, you're like, oh, that's where they got that from. And then you listen to the whole track, and then you hear tidbits that they didn't use. And coming from a different generations in them, the honest answer to it is I have more sample time than a lot of those guys did back then. So knowing that I have more sample time now and that I could get things replayed because I have access to live musicians, and just the overall influence of the music that came after this fused with that, there's so much more I would have wanted to do to those samples because they looped up just, a 2-bar loop or 4-bar loop. But then there's a string part that comes in, or a deviation or a bridge that I would have wanted to add. Because I definitely think that my sound of today is a bit more musical, where I'll have some change-ups, some bridges, some rolls, etc., instead of it just being a redundant loop.
Yeah.
So yeah, all 3 of those records are records that I would have wanted to dive into more and use more sample time. It would have went beyond 4 seconds, 8 seconds, or 12 seconds of what they had. It would have been sampled in stereo. All the things that they couldn't do.
Yeah.
They just couldn't do. And I think without those restrictions, that if I flipped those records again, I could have made something a lot more dynamic.
Right.
But killer tracks, don't get it wrong, killer tracks. But with the technology of today, I think I could have done something more.
Nice,
and I'm
nice.
itching to do it. I might just do it.
Oh, you heard it here, HAUIE TV. The remix album, we invented the remix, Oddisee. Those 3 records again.
Brooklyn's Finest, Jay-Z featuring Biggie. Crew, Just Another Case, the remix featuring Slick Rick. And One Love by Nas, produced by Q-Tip off of Illmatic.
Beautiful. Oddisee, thank you very much for joining me.
I appreciate it, man.
Look out Oddisee's new album, People Hear What They See.
Yes.
And Diamond District, March on Washington.
March on Washington, and People Hear What They See, coming soon. Peace.